Hi everybody, I'm Leah of CJ Drill, and I'm here today with Zillow, and I gotta ask you, does this look familiar? Now what it is when a doorknob creates a hole in an adjoining wall. Now what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna show you, number one, how to fix it. I'm also gonna show you a quick fix for it, but before we do those two things, I have to show you how to prevent it. Now, chances are this door has either a failed doorstop or no doorstop at all. Now, this is a corner doorstop. It attaches to the hinge. We're going to install this one today. It attaches to the base of the door. It's going to require a drill bit, and a Phillips bit. Now, what you want to do is you want to make certain that the door you're attaching it to is either solid, or if it's hollow, okay, such as this door, you have to make certain that you drill into an area that's not hollow. You want to really be as close to the edge as possible because that's where you're going to have thick stock. So I've already made a dot of where we're going to attach that base plate. That's what this is here. We're going to attach it right there. But to do that, I'm going to need to make a pilot hole first, and I'm going to use a drill to do it. Now, a pilot hole is just going to allow me to be able to thread this screw more easily. I won't have to worry about splitting the wood in any way. So first, let me drill that pilot hole. I don't have to go too deep because the screw itself isn't that long. Now I'm going to switch out that bit for a Phillips bit, and I'm going to attach my plate. Okay, so all we have to do now is attach the doorstop, and all it does is you just have to twist it on. It's secure. Now let's close the door just to make certain that it's doing its job. Perfect. Now the next step is to actually repair the hole. There are a couple routes you can go. There's a quick fix, and this is it. Now you can purchase these at any home improvement store or hardware store. It's got mounting tape on the back of the plate. You just peel off the plastic and then just stick it over the hole. Now the beauty of this is it doesn't require really any tools. It's very quick and easy to do. It hides the damage to the wall, and in the event that your doorstop fails, well, you've got this plate in place, and it will absorb the shock of the doorknob and prevent any further damage. You may be tempted to buy a patch. I'm sure you've seen it before at home improvement stores, and it allows you to make a quick repair to a hole just by covering the hole and then putting a layer of joint compound on top and then sanding it smooth. But the truth is, this is not what you want to use in a high traffic area like behind a doorknob, because the chances are too great that it'll be disturbed, and it's just a thin layer between the doorknob and the hole. So I don't suggest that you use this material. You want to go for a more solid repair, and that's what I'm going to show you next. Now, to make the repair, you're going to need scrap wood, some drywall screws, a keyhole saw, that's what this is, a piece of scrap drywall, a pencil, and a drill with a Phillips bit. Now let's get started. You want to take your scrap drywall, and you want to make certain that the piece is larger, obviously, than the hole. Don't worry about it being level or centered. You just want to hold it in place. You want to take a pencil, and you want to trace around your scrap. Now, once you've done that, you can take your keyhole saw. Now, if you have a utility knife handy, it's easier just to cut the top. So it's a nice fit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to clean these edges up a little bit. that makes it easy to repair with our joint compound. We have a nice clean edge. The next step is we want to insert our scrap wood. And we want to hold that scrap wood in place firmly. And we're going to put a screw here and a screw here. All right, insert our wood. You want to pull firmly on the board while you're driving your screw. And you want that screw to dimple, because when it comes time to mud, you don't want the screw head sticking out. You want to repeat the process below. I'm going to put an additional screw in. Okay. Now we're going to attach our drywall, and it's the same process. There we go. I'm going to come down to this corner here. I'm going to put 4 screws in. Okay, it's in place. Now, don't be concerned that there's a little bit of a gap, because actually that's a good thing. It's going to allow us to key our joint compound in. It'll really grab hold of it. If it was really tight and snug, maybe not so much. So that's it. Pretty simple, right? And I got to tell you, our drywall repair is solid as can be. Now, the next thing we have to do is just tape, put a coat of joint compound, sand, paint, and we're finished. This is Leah saying, you can do this.